It was a warm evening, and the golden light of the setting sun poured through the streets as I walked toward a hotel near the city center. I wasn't there for anything special, just a small get-together with a friend I hadn't seen in a while. My heart was light, my mood calm, and somewhere deep inside I felt grateful for how peaceful my life had become. As I entered the hotel lobby, the cool air from the air conditioner brushed against my skin. The faint sound of laughter and clinking glasses filled the place. I adjusted my hair, smiled politely at the receptionist, and began walking toward the cafe area. But just as I turned the corner, my heart stopped. There he was, my boyfriend. The man who once told me he couldn't imagine a single day without me. The man who promised he would spend his whole life proving how much he loved me. And yet, there he sat across from another girl. She was beautiful, with long dark hair and a smile so bright it almost hurt to look at. Her hand rested softly on his, and he didn't move it away. In fact, he was smiling back at her. That same charming smile that had once made me fall in love with him. For a few seconds I couldn't breathe. My feet froze, my throat went dry, and my heart pounded so loudly I thought everyone around could hear it. I stood there staring at them. My mind replayed every promise he had made. You're the only one for me. I can't wait to build our future together. I'll never hurt you. But now all those words felt like lies, sweet lies meant to keep me blind. He looked up and our eyes met. For a brief moment, I saw guilt flash across his face. But he didn't move. He didn't pull his hand away from hers. He didn't even try to explain. Tears stung my eyes and I quickly turned around before he could see them fall. My steps were heavy as I walked out of the hotel, my vision blurred. The streetlights outside looked like distant stars through my tears. I wanted to scream to ask him why, but deep down I already knew the answer. Love had ended long before this moment. I just hadn't seen it. That night, I couldn't sleep. I lay awake, staring at the ceiling, remembering all the times he said he loved me. The messages, the late-night calls, the laughter we shared, they all felt fake now. My chest hurt so much that it felt like my heart had cracked open. Days turned into weeks, and though I tried to move on, the image of him with that girl haunted me. Every corner of the city reminded me of him, the cafe we used to visit, the park where he first held my hand. The song he once said was ours. I wanted to hate him, but my heart refused. Instead, I hated myself for still caring, for still replaying our memories in my mind. That's the cruel thing about love. Even when it breaks you, a part of you still clings to the pieces. One afternoon, I saw him again by accident. He looked the same, calm, confident, like nothing had ever happened. For a second, our eyes met again, and I saw no regret there. Just emptiness. That was the moment I realized the truth. He had already moved on long before I caught him. That realization hurt more than anything else, but it also set me free. I walked away again, but this time my steps were stronger. I didn't cry. I didn't turn back. I had finally accepted that some people enter your life just to teach you how strong your heart can be when it breaks. Love isn't always about holding on. Sometimes it's about letting go before it destroys you. I still remember his smile, his voice, his promises, but they no longer control me. They're just memories of a person I once knew, not the man I thought I loved. And as I stood by my window that night, watching the stars above, I whispered to myself, I deserve better. That simple truth was my closure. It didn't erase the pain, but it gave me the strength to start again, not with someone new, but with myself. Because the most powerful kind of love is the one that begins after you've been broken. The love you find within your heart.